Hello, welcome to the Fire Smoke YouTube channel again. I'm Shirley, owner of Fire Smoke Cigar Parlor. And like I discussed on the first video, by customer popular demand, I wanted to share some more cigar education and cigar etiquette. On the last video, I talked about the proper way of lighting a cigar. And I touched a little bit on the proper way of cutting your cigar. So what I want to do today is go further into how to cut your cigar. Cigars basically come in two shapes. The Parejo, which is any cigar with a rounded shape, Robusto, Churchill, most of the box press. It has a rounded shape, a rounded cap. So these will be Parejo cigars, cigars with a rounded cap. The other type of cigar, like I said, they come in two types, will be the Figurado. And that's a torpedo, anything with a cone shape, basically anything that's not round is called a Figurado. So there are four basic cutting tools. Of course, you can cut a cigar with your teeth, but you'll run the risk of having a bunch of tobacco in your mouth, which may be uncomfortable. Of course, you can, if you're very skilled, you can cut a cigar with a knife. But today, I want to introduce some basic cutting tools that you can find in any cigar shop, and especially right here at Fire and Smoke Cigar Parlor. First, we have the guillotine cut, and most people refer to it as a straight cut. These retail for $4.99 at Fire and Smoke. Then we have the V-cut, and the Calibri V-cut is one of my favorites, and it retails for $40.99 at Fire and Smoke. Then we have a cigar punch, and the cigar punch is just what it is. It punches a hole in your cigar, and I will show you just how to do that in just a moment. But then you have the cigar punch, which retails for about $4.99 at Fire and Smoke Cigar Parlor. Then you have the cigar scissors, which also makes a perfect cut, which again is available at Fire and Smoke. And the cigar scissors is $12.99 at Fire and Smoke. So these are the basic tools that I'm using right now. You can also use a cigar punch to poke holes into your cigar, but can you hand me one of my cigar picks for me, please? So I'm going to start out with the V-cut. Now, it's a matter of taste of how you cut your cigar. You know, some people just like a straight cut, some people just like a V-cut. It's a matter of taste. The V-cut, especially the Perfect V by Calibri, you simply place it over the cone of your cigar. You should always use a V-cut for a torpedo or cone type Figurado cigar. It makes a deep V. This opening allows for a very smooth draw. So again, you just place it, click, you release the excess to keep your cutter clean. Gives you a perfect cut. Now, I was talking about using the cigar pick. Some lighters have a pick at the end of them. Some companies design cigar picks, and some shops like mine design their own. My cigar picks range from $9.99 on up. And you can take a cigar pick, place it in the center of your cap. You don't want to go too far down. when you are opening your cigar with a cigar pick, because it will draw too much heat up, and some of the oils or nicotine will come through those little holes, and you'll get too much of that kind of taste in your mouth instead of the full cigar taste. So you don't ever want to do just one. You don't want to have just one little hole. You want to have a couple of holes in the top, and you don't want to go too far down. You want to just pierce the cap of the cigar and draw from there. That's for those people who really, kind of like bite your cigar and really don't want the tobacco in your mouth. You would use a cigar pick to cut your cigar and get it ready to smoke. The guillotine cut, which most people refer to as a straight cut, which is one of my favorites. There is, and this is not a perfect cutter. There are some companies that make a perfect cutter where you just lean it against it and you press. But there's a proper way to do this. You don't want it to take away too much off of your cigar. You want to just remove the cap. If you take a look at the top of your cigar, you'll see it's just a cap at the top. So you want to place your cutter over top of the cap and cut as so, just so that you see the tobacco. And you're now ready to smoke. You don't want to cut your cigar in half. You always want to just take your cap off the top and you draw from there. The other suggestion I have is the hole punch. Hole punch is good for infused cigars, really oily cigars like the Tatiana, so it won't break up all in your mouth, and box cut cigars. If you notice the box press cigars, they often do not have a perfectly rounded top, because it's just what it says. It's kind of a box press. What's best with the box press is a hole punch. You simply place the hole in the middle of your cigar. And remember, this is a leaf. So you want to be gentle. And you gently twist your punch all the way in the middle until it's all the way in. And you take it out, and you have this perfect hole for a wonderful draw from your box press cigar. Next we have, and I'm gonna get one more Parejo, which is a rounded cap cigar. And this is like a double Corona size right here. And again, so this is the scissors cut. The cool thing about the scissors cut, if you didn't have a V cutter and you had a slanted torpedo, you can basically cut it slantly and have a nice slant for that good draw from your torpedo. And you can also straight cut. Most cigar scissors you will see have a little rounded part for you to rest the top of your cigar on, so you can just get that cap. So you rest and you just get that cap. Again, it's a perfect cut. You never want to go deep down into your cigar. It is a leaf. You don't want it to unravel. You just want to take that cap off so that you see the tobacco, and now you're ready to light. I was brought a perfect cutter, so I'm going to cut one more. This is a short Robusto size cigar. A short Robusto size cigar. And this is what you call a perfect cutter, where all you have to do is lay your cigar against the back and it cuts the cap off. Boom. And so these are your proper way to cut I often see people cut deep down into their cigar, and that could unravel the making of your cigar. It could split the leaf for it coming loose in your mouth or coming loose while you smoke. It can also cause the burn to be too heavy and you to have a big hole in the middle of your cigar, as well as your cigar to burn uneven coming in. So it's important that you cut your cigar properly, and I hope that this lesson has helped you how to make a hole punch, how to cut with your scissors, how to cut with a guillotine straight cut, with a perfect cutter, and a V cutter. I hope this information helps you. Thank you for choosing Fire and Smoke. Remember to subscribe, follow me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, follow me on IG, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. I'll see you for the next video. Bye.